Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I appreciate everybody who is here today. It is Tuesday. That means we've got 3 rounds of Old School Magic coming up for you live on stream. Today is October 26th. Rainy day here in Syracuse. It really didn't feel like doing a whole heck of a lot.
Received.
And it was a
round timer started.
A no bones day for anybody who follows that. So we are going to go with our color chooser, but with one caveat. So I'm going to spin the wheel, and we're going to see what color it lands on. However, I'm going to pick a specific color if it does not land on that color, and you guys will see why. All right, it's going to go on land, but I'm actually going to pick green, because if you follow me on social media, I did hint at the fact that I will be playing a mono green deck today. Now you heard that the pairing is up and ready and raring to go, so we're just waiting for our opponent. But with that, I will show you my done green deck. So we've got 25 creatures. We got 3 berserks, 3 giant growths, 1 ice storm, 1 crumble, 1 hurricane, 1 desert twister, 1 concordant crossroads. We got a regrowth in there. Gonna try arena as well as the Mazavith plus chaos orb. The appropriate mocks, of course, a lotus soul ring, 2 pendle havens, which might be 1 too many, I'm not sure. We got 13 forests, a strip mine, a Mishra's factory. So you might be saying, looking at that, wow, that's not a lot of mana sources. However, I do have the 4 Llanowar elves. So with the Moxen, the lands, the Mox, the lands, the Soul Ring, the Lotus, and the 4 Llanowar elves, I have 24 sources of mana. So I'm hoping that that will be okay. We do have 2 Crawworms in there. We've got 2 Urnum Djinns. We've got 2 Gaia's Avengers. 1 Craw Giant, which is nice. 6/4 Trample. It's got Rampage 2. So for every creature beyond the first that blocks it, it gets +2/+2. And then I've got 2 Forces of Nature, 2 Ifbith Freets. And then up at the top, we've got 3 main deck Whirling Dervishes, 3 Elvish Archers, 4 copies of Scrib Sprites, again, the 4 Llanowar Elves, So that Concordant Crossroads, I'm hoping that it's going to come in handy and that we're going to be able to do some cool stuff with it. Out of our sideboard, 1 copy of Winter Blast, 1 Tsunami, 1 Typhoon, 1 Tranquility, another Concordant Crossroads. And then 2 Aeolpiles, a Reincarnation, 2 Avoid Fates, Scarwood Bandits, another Crumble, Rust, Icy Manipulator, and Hidden Path. So Winter Blast, green and X, tap X target creatures. Each of those creatures that has flying takes 2 damage. Tsunami destroys all islands. Typhoon does 1 damage to each opponent for each island he or she controls. Tranquility, of course, blows up all enchantments. That is my Summer Magic Tranquility right up there. So Aeolpile does 2 damage to any target. Reincarnation lets me put a creature back into play if it dies this turn. Avoid Fate is a counterspell that counters an enchantment or an instant that targets one of my creatures. Scarwood Bandits 2/2 with Forest Walk for 4. And then for 3 mana and tap, gain control of target artifact for as long as Scarwood Bandits is in play. The opponent can counter the ability by paying 2. And it's permanent, so I get to untap the Scarwood Bandits and keep on doing it if I want to. Rust counters the target activated ability of an artifact, so if somebody's playing discs, Rust can help me for a turn. Icy Manipulator, obviously tapping some stuff down. Hidden Path is just a fun one. It is 6 mana, enchantment, or all green creatures gain Forest Walk, so if I am playing against forests, it might end up being something good. So we heard that the pairings are up, and we'll have to see what's going on with our friend Steven. So waiting for Steven to show up, and then we will get here and get going. So let me send a message. See what's going on. We will we'll get going here. So for those, I will appreciate everybody who is here. This is my regularly scheduled stream. Play 3 rounds of Old School Magic every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So don't forget to follow. Turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. Also, if you have Amazon Prime, you link your Twitch account to your Amazon account. That gives you Twitch Prime Gaming. You're allowed 1 free subscription to any channel each month, and if you want to throw that subscription my way, I would definitely appreciate it. For information regarding the Northern Paladins, the Paladin Magic that we play on Tuesday nights, the Tuesday Night Gauntlet, or even Alpha 40, you can head on over to northernpaladins.com. General gist of the Old School Magic for Paladin Magic is that Mind Twist and Library of Alexandria are banned. Strip Mine, Mishra's Factory, Mishra's Workshop, Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale, and Maze of Ith are all restricted. So still waiting on Steven. Not sure what is going on. He's muted, so I'm not sure why. So I won't be able to. Yeah, he's not talking, so I'm not sure what's up. But I'm gonna send him a message. Come on. He's been on the stream before, so I'm not sure what's up. Maybe he had something going on. I'm not sure, but we will definitely see, and we'll get you some Old School Magic here in as soon as we can. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate you hanging out with us. So new for the stream, Card Garden. Card Garden, you can head on over to Linktree. linktr.ee/cardgarden. Card Garden, you can get your Magic singles there. Lots of specials going on. They've had over 25,000 completed transactions on TCG Player. There's also a bunch of specials that go on the Twitter account, and you can look at deck lists. You can place an order. If you place an order, you can just fill out a form and just give a list of cards that you need. You can head on over to the TCG Player Store for Card Garden. You can take a look at the Linktree for Card Garden, it is in the chat right now. I definitely strongly recommend you do so. And follow them over on Twitter because of all those specials that they have from time to time. A couple weeks ago, a bunch of revised duels went on sale on Twitter only. So you did not see that in their TCG Player Store. So head on over and check them out. So I guess we do have a little bit more time. So I'm going to bring up again today's deck so that we can take a look at my dumb green deck. So the reason that a lot of green decks, mono green decks, are called dumb green is because way back, I don't know even who coined the phrase, somebody lost to the deck and they said, yeah, I lost to that dumb green deck. So, it kind of stuck. So now sometimes the naming conventions from yesteryear don't actually translate over to things today, but I try to use some of the older names as often as possible. And then here is our sideboard, so we'll see what we've got going on, and I'm still waiting for my opponent. So yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic for a moment and I'm gonna see what's going on. All right, my opponent's having some technical difficulties right now, so we're trying to figure it out so that he can come on in and play. I am going to see what we can do about getting him in here, because obviously, well, we want to play some old school Magic today. We don't want to just sit here and talk or just look at deck lists or whatever. If you wanted to look at deck lists, you could scroll them on the internet, So we will see what we can do to get him in here and get playing as soon as we can. I do appreciate everybody who is here. Again, this is my regularly scheduled stream. I play 3 rounds of old school Magic on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I do apologize for the technical difficulties that are going on right now, but we're hoping that we can get this sorted out. And maybe we can get my opponent in here. So, All right. So what I'm going to do is I will do this, and then I will try this again. Nope. Yeah. still having some issues with him connecting into the room for some reason. I've restarted my whereby room, so we'll have to see if that does anything. I'm going to restart my browser completely and totally to see if maybe maybe if the issue is on my end, and we'll. I mean, I already restarted it once, but it could be something else going on.
Hey,
there we go.
Finally,
there we go. Yep. So
yeah, I had to completely shut down my. I don't know if it was my end or what. I had to completely shut down my computer.
Yeah, I restarted the browser a couple of times now, so I'm glad we were able to finally get this going. So
yeah, and I'm playing a fast aggressive deck again. So
okay, well that's good. So
yeah,
hopefully it won't matter then on time.
Yep.
So how was your weekend?
It's all right. Things are busy. I'm prepping for a move. So
oh yeah,
yeah.
That's never fun.
Yeah, well, I've been living on top of a mountain for like a couple years now, like kind of by myself. So I'm ready to move into a city.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, pandemic was pretty. It was some aspects of it were pretty nice. That it was really isolated, probably pretty safe up here. But ready to move on.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's. You can just do whatever, man. We're good.
Cool. Yep. Whatever you want.
Choose even or odd.
I'll go odd.
It is odd. It is a 3.
All right, I'll be on the play, and let's see.
Good luck, my friend.
I will keep. Okay, ready?
Yep.
All right. Island, Sapphire, Flying Man, pass.
Okay. I'll draw. Forest, go.
And your turn, I will ancestral myself.
Sounds good. Nice draw.
Yep.
Maybe I should have cut.
All right, untap, draw, factory, Lotus.
Spartasky, hello. Appreciate you joining the stream.
Sack Lotus for 3. I'll play a Serendib.
Sure.
Swing with the Flying Men.
Okay. 19.
2 for a Zephyr Falcon.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Okay. Draw. Scripts rights.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. 19. Untap. Draw. All right, I'll activate factory and I'll swing with everything. Yeah, I see it's frozen in one of them. There we go.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
So, giant growth on the scripts rights.
Okay.
And then I will block your Serendip.
Yep.
And then I will take 4.
Yep.
I'm at 15.
All right, and I will pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Forest. Gaia's Avenger.
Oh, he's the one that gets bigger with what, artifacts?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
So his base power and toughness is 1/1, and he gets +1/+1 for each artifact my opponents control. So he's 2/2. And you can go.
And when I activate the factory, he's going to become a 3/3.
That is correct.
Draw. I'll play a forest. I mean, not an island. Alright, I'll Psy Blast the Avenger.
Okay, so you take 2.
Yep, go
Put you at 17.
And I'll swing with the Flying Men and the Zephyr Falcon.
All right, I will take 2. 13.
And I'll pass.
All right, untap. Draw. Forest. Erningen.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. Alright, I'll swing with the Blind Men and the Zephyr Falcon.
I'll block the Zephyr Falcon.
Alright.
I'll take 1 from the Flying Man. Brings you down to 12.
I'll tap 3. I'll play a Serendib.
Okay.
And I will pass.
All right. Untap. I'll give your Flying Man Forest Walk.
Okay.
I will draw. I'll play Arena.
Yep.
I'm going to attack for 4.
Alright, I go to 13.
And I will send your dib in. Well, sorry. You choose. Send the Urnum into the arena with one of your creatures.
I'll send it with the Flying Man.
Sure. All right, go ahead.
Untap, I take 1, I go to 12.
All right, 12s each.
Draw. I'll clone your Urnum.
Okay.
And I'll swing with the Serendib.
I'm at 9.
Yep, and I'll pass.
Untap. We'll give your Serendib Force Walk.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Land. Attack.
No response.
Giant growth.
Okay.
So
I
7.
take 7. I got a 5.
And then I will send him into the arena.
I'll send. Oh, he's still got the giant growth.
Correct.
That's a nice combo. I will send in the Serendib.
Okay. And you can go. You're at 5. I'm at 9.
Untap. Draw. Island. Play Chaos Orb.
Okay.
Alright, I will activate Chaos Orb.
Sure.
Alright, I'll target your Urnum.
Yep.
I'll use my clone as the
Okay.
target. Yep, got it.
All right. Nice Cartman pajamas. Gotta love that.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
Then I'll swing with my Urnum.
Okay.
Cloned Urnum.
I'm at 5.
Yep, and then I'll play Zephyr Falcon.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. Play a strip mine. Crowworm.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead. So now I have a
Is it-
forest walking Crowworm. I mean, you have no forests.
Yep. See, he's a 6/4, right?
He is a 6/4.
Draw. I'll play Pendlehaven.
Okay.
I'll activate the factory, and I will swing with everything.
I will block your Urnum.
Okay. We'll trade.
Yeah.
And I'll
taking...
pump.
All right, so I'll take
The
4.
Zephyr. Yep.
I'm at 1.
And I will pass.
Untap. Draw. Strip your factory.
Okay.
I'm going to play Urza's Avenger.
Yep.
And no, I'm not going to play Urza's Avenger. I'm going to play Elvish Archers.
Okay.
And while you're tapped out, send the archers and your birds into the arena.
All right. Yep.
Go ahead. One card in hand. You know that
does
it's
first
an Avenger.
strike. does first strike count in the arena?
No, because they're just fighting. No.
Oh, okay.
It's not combat.
Untap. Draw. All right. Side blast you.
I mean, that works too.
I had to check. I was like, make sure I'm not at 2, so we don't both die.
Yeah. There it goes again. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, maybe there's something weird with the whereby server.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. It's I'm having all kinds of problems here.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll let's see what we can do out of our sideboard today. Well, that's fun. So now I need to know if my opponent is running Acid Rain. Hint, hint, Acid Rain would be bad for me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. All right. I do not know why.
Are we frozen again?
Huh.
No. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not sure why. I normally have it set up so that the Twitch chat shows up on the stream, on the actual screen itself, but it's not working today. I don't know why. I'll have to troubleshoot that later. So, is what it is.
No.
All right, you can just do whatever, man. You're fine.
Yep.
Just don't draw, your Mox, your Lotus, your Ancestral, and everything all in one hand again.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's roll into the Lotus, into the Dib.
Yeah.
Yep, whatever you want.
Yeah. So I will play first. Good luck.
I will keep. Yep, good luck. Yeah, keepable hand, not quite the gas that we got last game.
I'll keep.
All right.
All right. Forest, Llanowar Elves. Go ahead.
Draw, island, pass.
Untap. Draw. Forest, attack for 1.
Yep, 19.
Elvish archers.
All right.
Go ahead.
Draw. Island. Falcon.
Sure.
Yes.
Untap. Draw. I'll attack with both.
All right. No response.
Okay. Put you at 16.
16.
And you can go. 5 cards.
Untap. Draw. Factory and pass. Yeah.
Okay.
Already
Untap.
passed.
Draw. Attack with the archers.
No response.
Okay. 2.
Yep. Go to 14.
And then I'll play another archers.
All right. I'll counterspell that.
Sure. And you can go. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5 cards.
Island. I'll swing with the Falcon.
Sure. 19.
And I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Six cards. Go ahead.
Yeah. Draw. Island. I will pass with 5.
Okay. Draw. Chaos Orb.
Counterspell.
Okay. Go ahead. 6 cards.
Step. Draw. Island. Tap 6 for Amnesia.
That's non-creatures, correct?
Target player discards all non-land cards.
Non-land. Okay. So, I will tap for a green, and I'm gonna berserk your Zephyr Falcon. So if it attacks this turn, you doubles its power and you lose it. And then you're gonna get Avoid Fate, if a Freet, Craw Giant, Craw Worm, and Big Boy. You're getting
What's that?
Force of Nature. So you're getting everything.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Okay. Attacking?
So it's only if he attacks, right? Or
Correct.
does he get?
Yep.
I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Cards in hand.
I've got 3.
Okay. Draw. Attack for 2.
Yep. I take it. I go to 12.
And I'll play another Elvish Archers.
All right.
Go ahead.
Tap. Yep. All right. Island, Lotus.
Big old brain geyser.
No. Crack the Lotus for 3. Other 3 for a Mahamodi.
Okay.
I'll swing with the Falcon.
I will take it. 18.
And I'll pass.
Right. Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. I'll swing with the Falcon.
I'll take it. 17.
And I'll pass.
Draw. Play Lotus. Go ahead.
Draw. Island. I'll swing with the Falcon and the Mahamodi.
I'll take 6. I'm at 11.
Then I'll cast Control Magic on one of your elves. Oh, one of the elf
Avoid
archers.
Fate.
Oh yeah, that works on enchantments, right?
Yep, it does.
Nice. I took that out because it doesn't work on what, sorceries, right?
Yeah, it's just instants and enchantments that target one of my cards.
Yeah.
Metal Legs in chat says, new to old school. Do these decks have names or are they homebrews? My deck is, I've dubbed it Dumb Green. My opponent is playing a mono blue aggro deck.
Yeah, blue flyers.
Yeah.
Kind of maybe my version. I've got some. I'll show them the cards.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that. All right, so you're done after that.
Yep.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. All right, I will swing with the Falcon and the Mahamodi.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, that amnesia was huge. So that's 2 weeks in a row that you got me mana screwed in.
Yeah. Then I'll clone the Mahamodi.
Yeah. It's.
Yep.
Okay, not dead yet, but it's close.
Yep.
All set?
Yep.
Let's draw. Yeah, just 2 lands.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it wasn't the main. It was but that amnesia. So that's one of the non-standard cards that I'm playing.
Yeah, but I mean, I was stuck on the 2 lands with 3 mana because I had the elves. It just you made me discard so many things. If I had another land, the Ifbith could have come out, and that could have been pretty decent against your flyers.
Yep.
I would have definitely been okay with having some kind of protection against the flyers. And then I also brought in Tsunami.
Yeah, I don't have any acid rains.
Yeah.
So that Tsunami would have been a crusher.
Mm-hmm. And then I brought in Typhoon and Winter Blast.
What is
Typhoon?
Winter Blast?
Is 3 mana sorcery, deals 1 damage to each opponent for each island he or she controls. Winter Blast is a green and X. Tap X target creatures. Each of those creatures that has flying takes 2 damage.
Yeah, that would be really good against me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I brought in.
You have to draw them though.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the problem with green, right? So there's not a lot of draw.
Well, I considered Sylvan Library, but no. The real problem was the Amnesia, which was definitely a great play. And Trox, hey man, thanks for joining the stream.
Yeah.
Steven got there on this one.
So yeah, what I brought in was I took out the Time Elementals and the Black Vices.
Yeah.
Because I figured you're too fast for these.
Right.
Or you're trying to be. Brought in Control Magics, a clone, and another Power Sink to try to stop the Berserks and the
Sure.
all
Makes
that
sense.
stuff.
That Amnesia was huge. Second week in a row that you got me because of my mana screw. It really, really sucked. It sucked last week too. But it wasn't as bad as last week. At least I got to cast some stuff. Last week it was you strip my land and you keep on bouncing my stuff, and I'm just playing the same stuff over and over again. So at least after you made me get rid of my hand, I was still able to cast a couple of things after that. So, that Amnesia was huge in the long run. I think that had I been able to stick around, keep that hand long enough to get that Ifbith online, I think I would have been fine. But that was another 3 turns before I got another land. So.
Yeah. Well, I had the Control Magic in my hand. I kept I was like, I don't want to use it on an archer,
Well, the good thing about Ifbith is that your only green is the Pendlehaven, so you can't activate it, and I still can.
Yeah.
So I can even if you do steal it, I can blow it out of the sky, which is fine.
Yep, but for your viewer, I guess if you look up a mono blue flyer deck, the flavor cards I'm playing are the Amnesia, the one Pendlehaven just to pump all the 1/1s.
Yeah.
And Glasses of Urza.
Yeah, so you can look at your opponent's hands.
Yep. Then just sideboard, pretty Energy Flux, Blue Blast. I'm playing a Psychic Venom. I don't know why, just because I had space.
Yeah.
A Psychic Purge in case we're running up against Mono Black.
Right.
Yeah, and then 2 Power Leaks, which have actually come in handy last week. And the week before. So,
Yeah.
I can't remember what I Power Leaked. I think I Power Leaked like... I want to say the Abyss, but I don't think that's right. I can't remember. Something else, and maybe it was... Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, something that
so you have to pay. Yeah, that's the one where you pay 2 or take 2 damage, or you can pay 1 and take the damage. Is that the one? What I'm thinking of?
Yep. You got to pay 2 colorless, or it does a damage to you for each one you can't pay. And
I'm gonna look at the exact word.
maybe I was playing with it. Maybe it was the Stasis deck where I dropped 2 of them on something.
At the beginning of the upkeep of the Enchanted Enchantments controller, that player may pay any amount of mana. Power Leak does 2 damage to that player. Prevent X of that damage, where X is the amount of mana that player paid this way. All right. Well, the way it reads though says because you can pay any amount of mana if you needed to tap your lands for some reason. But JT Munter says ifs and buts were coconuts. Yeah, definitely so. It's just 2 weeks in a row him getting me because I got mana screwed. Sucks.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I think our decks are actually pretty decently matched. If in both last week and this week actually, I think that I would have given you a run for your money both last week and this week if it wasn't for the mana screw. So.
Yeah, the only change I made I took out 1 clone and added an island because I just felt like I got bailed out a couple times with other people playing like Howling Mines and stuff.
Yeah.
When I would have been mana screwed. So. Yep. Well,
right.
glad we got those.
Thanks for the games, my friends, and good luck in the next round. And I'm sure that we'll talk to you again soon.
Absolutely.
Right.
See ya. Bye.
Take care. Bye. All right. Well, we didn't get there. So I changed my frame to green because I am playing a mono green deck. So let's take a look at my dumb green deck today. So we've got some Script Sprites, we got some Lane Orels, we've got some Elvish Archers, we've got some Whirling Dervishes, we got some Guys Avengers, some Urnum Djinns, some Crawworms, 1 Craw Giant, and 2 Forces of Nature, plus 2 If Biff Freets, 3 Giant Growths, 3 Berserks, 1 Concordant Crossroads, Regrowth, Ice Storm, Crumble, Hurricane, Desert Twister, Arena, Maze of Ith, and then of course we've got Chaos Sword, Black Lotus, Mox Emerald, Soul Ring, Strip Mine, Mistress Factory, 2 copies of Pendelhaven, 13 Forests. And then out of the sideboard tonight, we've got 1 Winter Blast, 1 Tsunami, 1 Typhoon, 1 Tranquility, another Concordant Crossroads, 2 Aeoliopiles, a Reincarnation, 2 Avoid Fates, Scarwood Bandits, Crumble, Rust, an Icy Manipulator, and Hidden Path. Hidden Path, for those not aware, 6 mana enchantment, all green creatures gain Forest Walk. It's basically like a finisher if my opponent has green cards, making all my stuff unblockable. So I was not expecting that amount of money, not gonna lie. That was pretty beefy. That was pretty cool actually. So not gonna lie, that was rather nifty. Yeah, that's what we got going on tonight. I appreciate everybody who is here tonight. We've got 2 more rounds of Old School Magic coming up tonight. This is my regularly scheduled stream where I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. I threw a link in the chat to our friend Entrox's stream, and he will be bringing up his stream back again in a couple of weeks. So make sure that you click on the link that is in the chat for twitchtv.entrox. That's ENNTROX. Make sure you follow him over there. He brings some Old School Magic content and some Pauper content as well, and then occasionally some Magic Arena. So good times there. So I'm going to take a bit of a break. Don't touch that dial. I'll be back soon with some more Old School Magic. Stick around. thanks everybody for sticking around through the break. It was a bit of an extended break. My son was having a meltdown. Unfortunately, he needed to see me before he would go to sleep. So I love my son. He's 7 years old, soon to be 8. He knows that he doesn't get to see Daddy all that much on Tuesdays because of the stream, and he got home he and my wife got home just before I was going to start the stream, so I wasn't able to give him a hug and kiss goodnight. I feel really, really bad, but I get it. I've been a kid before, a long time ago, but anybody who is a parent probably understands what I went through, but yeah. So there's still a few minutes left in the round. I'm going to double check to see how many matches are still outstanding. Okay, all of the matches are complete, so that is a good thing. We will see if we were starting early. All right, so with that, appreciate everybody who is here tonight. We'll take a look again at today's deck. This is my dumb green deck. It used to be back in the day that people would not be happy to losing to green because green was widely considered to be one of the worst colors in Magic for quite some time. So at some point in time, somebody at some big event lost to an aggressive green deck. I lost to that dumb green deck. And a lot of times people would call their green decks dumb green after that, give the dumb green moniker after that event. So I don't know how long ago that was. It was back in the 90s at some point in time. But so you've got 25 creatures. I got
new
some
pairing
giant
received.
Berserks.
Round timer started.
And then we got some other fun stuff going on. So looks like we do have an opponent. I will be playing against Alexander. So we will welcome Alexander to the stream as soon as they can join us. So alrighty, here we go. Hey, how's it going?
Fine, and you?
I'm doing well. So, are you in the voice chat? If you're in the voice chat, can you leave the voice chat, please, over on Discord?
Yes. You can test.
Now you're frozen. Seems better. Okay, cool. So I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting you before. Do you go by Alex or Alexander or?
Yes, it's Alex.
Just Alex?
Yes.
Okay. We will switch that up. So, where are you from?
Yes, Montreal.
Montreal. Oh, okay. You're not too far from me. I'm in Syracuse,
Yes.
New York, so I'm actually not. Was it like 4 or 5 hours? I think. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Something like that. It really isn't that far of a drive. It's definitely something that could be done in a day if I wanted to go there and come back. I know that. It's been a while since I've been up there. I haven't been to Canada since before 9/11. So I think the last time I was there was actually in 2000 or 2001 when I had a relative pass away. So.
Yes. It's a very close country. I love it. Go to the States too.
Yeah. My father was born in Hamilton, Ontario. So.
Nice.
I have some family left up in Canada. Unfortunately, because of the fact that people get older and whatnot, the number of family members I have up there is dwindling. My father is the youngest of 7 children, so he is.
Oh my God! It's a big family.
He's in his late 60s, so. You can put 2 on top of 3 and both on top of 1.
Okay. And put 1 on top of the 3, on top of the 2.
Okay. All right. And then do you want to pick even or odd, please?
Yes, I take even.
Even. Okay. It is odd. It is a 5.
Okay.
Okay. So I will play first. Good luck, my friend.
You too, have fun.
Thank you. Alrighty. I will keep.
For me, it's a mulligan.
Okay.
Put the same.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
It's a sweet Dan Fraser playmat you got there.
And I'll put this in the bottle.
Okay. Ready?
Let's go. Yes, have fun.
Forest, Llanowar Elves. Go ahead.
Nice. Draw. The typical and the Safar, and your turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I will play a factory. I'm going to crumble your mocks.
Spell blast the crumble.
And then I will play Elvish Archers.
Yes.
And you can go.
Draw. Typical. And cast the dib.
Serendib free. Okay.
Yes.
All set?
And it's your turn.
All right. Untap.
Yes.
Draw. I'm going to Ice Storm one of your lands. And I will say go. Alright, so on your upkeep, you go down to 19.
Yes. I keep 1 damage at my upkeep. Drop. To Baden. And I'm swinging for a 3.
I will take it. I'm at 17.
And
Jake
it's your turn.
Winter says he loves my card sleeves. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You pass the turn?
Yes.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm going to play another Llanowar Elves. Is that alright?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack for 3.
We'll lightning bolt the Elvish Archer.
Okay. Bolt on the archers. Okay. So 1 coming in.
And 1 damage, 18.
Put you at 18. I'm going to cast a Soul Ring.
Yes.
And then I will pass the turn. 2 cards in hand.
Untap. 1 at
Take
my
a point
upkeep.
down to 17.
Yes. And drop. Just chip mine.
Yep.
And Swing for 3.
I will take 3. 14.
And your turn.
Untap. Draw. Desert Twister on your Serendip.
Desert Twister, my
Serendip free.
fruit.
Okay. And you can go. 2 cards.
Draw. And 3 cards in my hand, your turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Ernum Gin. Is that okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Attack for 1.
Yeah, no block. 16.
Put you at 16.
Yes.
And go ahead. 2 cards.
Draw. Underground Seam. And your turn.
Okay, and how many cards do you have?
I have 3 cards in my hand.
3 cards. Okay. Untap. Draw.
After your draw phase, I'm Stone Seeker you.
Okay, I'll take 3. I'm at 11.
3.
Two green, 2 colors, floating 1 colors. I'm gonna cast a Gaia's Avenger
Yes.
with a colorless floating. He's a 1/1 that gets +1/+1 for each artifact my opponent controls.
Okay. But
And then I
now
will
it's a
use
2/2.
the other colorless and a green for an Elvish Archers. And then I will attack you for 4.
Okay.
Bring you
No
down to
block.
12. And
12.
you can go. 1 card.
Draw. Before and cast an engine 2.
I'm sorry. Oh, I can't tell what that is.
It's an Earn Engine.
Ernum Gin. Okay. Yep, that's fine.
And 2 cards in my hand. Your
Sure.
turn.
All set?
Yes, that's it.
Untap. Alright, so your Ernum gets Forest Walk. Draw. I'll attack.
No block.
Okay, take 4. Put you down to 8.
8.
And then 4, 5, 6. Crawler.
Nice.
And you can go. 1 card.
Tap.
What are you giving Forest Walk? An elf?
One of your Laloir elf.
Yep. Okay.
Draw. Tiger. Attack with my Jin Forest Walk.
Okay, I can't block. Brings you down
Yes.
to 7.
And your turn.
Okay, untap. Give your Jin Force Walk. Draw. Attack for 11.
Okay. Pay 3 for Psionic Blast, the Crown War.
Side blast on what? On the Crawworm? Okay. So you take
Yes,
2.
the Conward.
Brings you down to 6.
I'm at 6.
So we got 5 coming your way.
And all the rest pass is for 5. I'm at 1.
Brings you down to 1.
Yes.
And I will play a Mazavith, and I will say go.
The Lanoir Elf, it's for us one.
Sure.
Drop. It's not helping. I shoot the maze.
Yep.
Attack with my Jinn.
Okay. I'm at 3.
And
Burn spell?
big 2 for a cast a Kill Storm.
Okay.
And I'm past the turn and I'm dead.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Play a forest. I will use the Soul Ring to activate my Mishra's Factory twice.
Yes.
And then I'm going to attack with everything.
And you got it.
Hit it?
Got it.
Whew. That one was close.
Love the mono green.
Alright, let's do some sideboarding. That one's fun. And these are fun. I think that's it. Let's see. Is there anything in here that isn't great? That's not terrible. That's not great. That's not very good. I mean, it can be alright. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's what I want to do. Let's see what we can do with these cards here. Appreciate everybody who is joining the stream tonight. We are in round 2.
Yes.
I lost round number 1, 2-0, but we are headed into game number 2 of round number 2. I am up 1 game to 0, so we'll have to see what we can do against Alex. And Alex is new to the stream. I've not played against him before, and he hails from Montreal, Quebec. So just a little bit north of where I am. Alright, so you can put 1 on top of 2 on top of 3.
2 on 2. And put 2 on 3 on 1.
2 on 3 on 1. Alright.
Good luck.
Good luck, my friend.
Okay, I keep my hand. Do you keep your hand?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes, me too. Okay. I'll put a volcanic island and say go.
Okay. I'll draw. Forest. Soul Ring. Chaos Orb.
Okay.
And you can go.
Another volcanic. Just soldering.
Okay.
Cast a Chaos Orb.
Sure.
And I play one and I active my Chaos Orb for a flip on your Chaos Orb.
On my Chaos Orb? Sure.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
All set?
And your turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Forest. Ernham Gin.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
City of Brass. And go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I will attack for 4.
I'll play 1 and 2. Cyanic Blast, the Ernham Gin.
Okay. Brings you down to 18. He takes 4.
And I'm Lightning Bolt 2.
I will Giant Growth him in response.
Giant Growth. My god. Take 1 burn. And another bolt. Fuck it.
And then I'll play another Giant Growth.
Oh, amazing.
Okay. So take 10.
Wow.
Brings you down to 7.
7.
And you can go. I've got 3 cards in my hand.
Fuck it. Tap. Draw. There's a Serendipity.
Serendipity. Sure.
Your turn.
All set?
1 card. Man.
Good? Alright. So
Yes.
your Serendip has Forest Walk. I will draw. I'll attack for 4.
I'm black on the freak.
Okay. I'm gonna play an Elvish Archers. And I will cast a regrowth on a Giant Growth.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn. 3 cards in hand.
Tap. Draw. And it's your turn.
Ending the turn.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's your end of my turn.
Untap. Draw. Attack.
I'll pay 3 for Cyanic Blast, the Elvish Archer.
Okay, so you take 2. And I still got 7 coming at you from the...
And I'm Spell Blast the Giant Growth.
Okay.
But
But you take a point from your City of Brass, bringing you down to 4.
I take the point and I'm dead.
And then you take 4. Good games, my friends.
Yes, you too. 2 Psionic Blasts and 1 Psionic Blast and 2 Bowl with 2 Giant Growth.
Yeah, the Giant Growths are in the main deck. You just didn't get to see them in game 1, #1. So I boarded in a Tsunami, an Icy Manipulator, Hidden Path, and a Typhoon.
Yes,
Hidden Path,
really
if I
nice.
got a bunch of creatures on the table, it would give everything Forest Walk, and you're running some forests, so I figured that that could end up winning the game. Tsunami to blow up your islands. Typhoon does a damage to you for each island you control, and then Icy because it's icy. You got some bigger dudes, you got some flyers and things like that, so I can't rely on you having to... I can't rely on you blocking my creatures all the time, so... obviously, you blocking my Serendipity... I'm sorry, blocking with your Serendipity is the best way for me to kill your Serendipity, but I can't rely on that all the time, so...
Yeah. I put the Fireball for you because you have a lot of Llanowar Elf and Elvish Archer.
Yeah, I'm pretty susceptible to Fireball, like Earthquake, things like that, so... Is that a Zera in your deck? Nice.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan
Yeah, Xera. I love Xera.
Yeah, Melissa Benson did an absolutely wonderful job on that one. I actually have an artist proof of it that I got from her last year. So
Yeah, I'm playing with the Shivan Dragon, the
all
Solkanar.
kinds of fun stuff in there.
Yeah, I love the Solkanar. It's 5 to cast and it's a 5/5 Swamp Walk.
Yeah. Solkanahar is definitely a fun one too. So you got all kinds of good things going on. You wouldn't have liked my deck last week because I had the main deck Blood Moons. So
Yeah. Hey, it's a great time
thank you for
to
the
you.
games, my
and a
friend.
great game.
Good luck in the next round. All right.
Yes, sure. You too, huh?
Okay. So,
Take care.
Take care and enjoy. And I hope we get to play again soon.
Sure. Thank you.
Have a good one. Bye. We got there, chat. So we are currently 1-1 with my dumb green deck. So let's take a look at what we got going on here today. All right, dumb green. This dumb green deck, and I'm sure that my opponent is gonna just say that he lost to my dumb green deck. Just an exclamation! Oh, I lost to the dumb green deck. Yeah, so this is what we got going on. So it's pretty aggressive, and it's got 25 creatures in it, plus a factory. So I've got 26 threats in the deck. So, I mean, it's not terrible. It's pretty cool. And then we got the Giant Growths, which were awesome. I mean, he spent 3 removal spells and didn't get rid of my Urnum Djinn. And then he took 10. So, he got rid of a Psyblast and 2 Lightning Bolts. He dealt 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He dealt 10, but my Urnum Djinn had 11 toughness. So he was one short of killing it. So that was pretty good, not gonna lie. And I was thankful to have that. I was a little short on mana that game as well, but things did end up working out. I mean, getting an early Urnum Djinn was nice, and then him using his Chaos Orb to kill my Chaos Orb. That was definitely worked out in my favor because I just went big dumb creature, and then that was it. So out of the sideboard. So the Tsunami and the Typhoon have come in both of our matches because both of our opponents are playing blue. So that's a thing. Brought in the Hidden Path that game. It was not relevant, but I did bring it in as well as the Icy Manipulator. Reincarnation is there if my opponents do have heavier removal, mostly like black removal, like black-red or something along those lines. I can get my creatures back. The way things have been running, though, I don't think that that reincarnation is going to come in because of the fact that I don't know if I'll ever be in a situation where I'm going to have the mana to cast it. But who knows? If my opponents are playing weenies, then we've got Aeolpiles, Void Fate, which we saw that in round number 1. It counters an instant or enchantment that targets one of my creatures. Winter Blast is a green and X to tap X target creatures and deal 2 damage to each of those creatures with flying. So it can be used in a stalemate situation where I can go ahead and tap down their team and swing through for big damage, or I can use it to take out a bunch of weenie flyers. Tranquility, because it deals with enchantments, plus I wanted to run my 1 Summer Magic card that I own. Concordant Crossroads, a second copy of that, so that's good. Scarwood Bandits can steal artifacts from my opponent unless they pay 2, so that's awesome. So the card next to the Maze of Ith is Arena. I do not own the promo of Arena, so I do have the Time Spiral version of that. So yeah, and then we'll go put that in chat right now. So yeah, it's a land, 3 mana, tap target creature you control and target creature of an opponent's choice that they control, and those 2 creatures fight each other. So what that means is they deal damage equal to their power to each other, and whatever abilities they have don't matter, because first strike and flying and things of that nature don't only care about combat. But it's not actually combat. It's called fighting, which is a newer mechanic or whatnot. But couple cool things about Arena. It was one of the book promos that is legal in 93-94 Magic. But also, because of the fact that you choose targets when you activate it, anything that isn't a creature can't be targeted. So they can't activate say a Mishra's Factory in response, because the very first thing that you have to do is you have to choose your targets before it can go on the stack. So nobody can respond to that until everything has been done. So that means that once we get both of those creatures targeted, that's when somebody can respond. So that would mean that if they don't have an active factory and they only have one other creature on the table, if I go to activate the Arena, they can't activate the Mistress Factory in response to make me target the factory, because the factory isn't a creature when I activate it. It's not a legal target, and nobody has priority until the ability actually goes on the stack. The ability can't go on the stack until all of its targets are chosen. So just like with Preacher, same thing. Preacher says that gain control of. I'll put that in chat too. You may choose not to untap Preacher during its untap step. Tap it for as long as Preacher remains tapped. Gain control of target creature of an opponent's choice they control. Because when you tap the Preacher to activate it, it has to have a target. So you can't respond by activating a Mishra's Factory to give it a target. It can only target what is there. Yeah, tracker on a land. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. JT Munter. I know your first name, but because of the fact that you haven't given me permission, I wasn't going to say what your first name is in the chat. But JT Munter and I have had several conversations regarding some things in old school Magic. But yeah, it is tracker on a land, but it makes any 2 creatures deal damage equal to their power to each other, which is really cool. Tracker is a 2/3 that. Is it a 2/3 or is it a 2/2? I can't remember. Tracker is a 2/2, so for green and tap it, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature. That creature deals damage equal to its power to Tracker. Now the difference between Tracker and the ability on Arena is fighting, and that means that in order for creatures to fight, one person needs to control one, the other creature needs to control the other. Now with Tracker, I can actually target my own creatures. So that means that it works with Fungusaur. If I have my own Fungusaur on the table, I can activate the tracker to deal damage to the Fungusaur. If the Fungusaur was going to survive, then it could end up getting bigger. Whereas arena I can't throw 2 of my own creatures into the arena to fight. But tracker can basically fight one of my own creatures. So we'll take a look again at today's deck. Dumb green. 25 creatures, some pump spells, a couple of utility spells, Concordant Crossroads, which has not yet seen the battlefield, but it serves 2 purposes. A, it gives all creatures haste, which means they can tap to attack, which is good, especially in a deck like this. But it also, being a world enchantment, it kills the Abyss. So I wanted to have a main deck way to deal with that, and I didn't want to reliably try to kill an Abyss with either my Chaos Orb or the 1 Desert Twister. Desert Twister can kill any target permanent, so it is definitely, it is pretty cool. Haven't seen the Hurricane yet. Have seen the Crumble. So I just haven't. Have I seen the If-Biff? I don't think I've seen the If-Biff. The Force of Nature. Yeah, If-Biff, Force of Nature, and Craw Giant were in my hand when I got Amnesia'd. So we did see those. They just didn't hit the battlefield. I have not seen the Whirling Dervishes yet. So maybe they will. Maybe the Dervishes or the Concordant Crossroads will actually see play next round. We'll have to see. Out of the sideboard, Witcher Blast, Tsunami, Typhoon, Tranquility, another Concordant Crossroads, 2 Aelial Piles, Reincarnation, Avoid Fate ×2, Scarwood Bandits, Crumble, Rust, Icy Manipulator, and Hidden Path. So Rust is kind of a cool one. It's a pretty unique ability for old school. It's 1 green, and it's an instant to counter target activated ability from an artifact. It's there to either prevent somebody tapping my stuff down with an Icy, or prevent them from blowing up all of my stuff with a Nevanero's Disc. So we'll see if that ends up doing anything. It's just a kind of a quirky card that I wanted to make sure that I had in the deck. It's pretty fun, and when it works, it works. When it doesn't, it doesn't. Pretty much. So that's what it boils down to with that. So. All right. So with that, I appreciate everybody who is here tonight. We do have one more round of Old School Magic to play still, so please make sure that you stick around for that. Don't touch that dial. I'll be back shortly, and hopefully we can have some more Old School Magic here pretty quickly. All right, everybody, we are back. So I appreciate everybody sticking around through that break. That was a bit of a lengthy break. My son still is. It's getting late, and he really just needs to go to sleep. He's overtired, and he just had a rough day. He was a little upset about getting picked up from the babysitter early, and then he and my wife went to the library, and they didn't get to stay very long because they went close to closing. And then again with him, he and my wife getting here just before I was about to go on stream. It was a little bit problematic, but I think we're good. So appreciate everybody who is here. So again, we'll take a look at today's deck. This is my dumb green deck, mono green, bunch of creatures, turn 4 sideways, and seeing what we can do. So that's pretty much it. No surprises or anything like that. It's just it does have some surprises, which my last round opponent found out with the giant growths. I also have some berserks in there, which is a fun card, of course. And we've got the ice storm, and we've got the crumble and the desert twister. Fun stuff going on. So all kinds of coolness going on. The arena we talked about before the break, where I can put one of my creatures into the arena and have it fight my opponent's creature. Concordant Crossroads gives everything haste, so it means it can tap or it can attack the turn it comes into play. It is a world enchantment, so it can get rid of the Abyss, which is the reason that there's one in the main deck, and there is an additional one in the sideboard. The Tranquility is just in case I have something like Moat or something along those lines, and I wanted to play my sweet Summer Magic Tranquility, so hence the reason that is there. Typhoon and Tsunami are against my opponents who are playing with the blue cards and the islands. Typhoon does 1 damage to each opponent for each island he or she controls. Tsunami destroys all islands, so that's always fun. Winter Blast is a card that is near and dear to my heart. I really, really like the card. I really wish that it could be better. It just doesn't see a heck of a lot of play. But it's a green and X, tap X target creatures. Each of those creatures with flying takes 2 damage. So it is pretty cool. So it can get me through stalemates. If there are a bunch of creatures on the table, I can just tap down everything that my opponent controls, and I can swing unabated through. Or I can kill some flyers. If I would have drawn that against my first round opponent, maybe I would have been... maybe I would have done a little bit better. Not sure if I would have. That amnesia really, really hurt. 2 weeks in a row that I lost to that same opponent by getting mana screwed. So, 2 Aeolipile against weenie decks. Reincarnation against heavy removal decks that isn't Swords of Plowshares. Avoid Fate against instants and things like that, and control magic. So, Reincarnation didn't come in against the blue-black deck. Sorry, the blue-red deck. The mono blue deck, because of the fact that Reincarnation, I assumed that control magics were going to be part of the sideboard plan, so Avoid Fate seemed like a better choice. Now, all I saw were bolts from my opponents in game number 2, so I didn't bring in, Inside Blast. I didn't bring in the Reincarnations for that because I had other things that I could bring in that I felt were more pivotal to the game, like the Typhoon and the Tsunami. I thought would be a little bit better against that opponent. So Scarwood Bandits, 4 mana for a 2/2 with Forest Walk for 3 mana and tap it. Gain control of target artifact unless my opponent pays 2. So, and it doesn't even say that it has to stay tapped or anything like that. I just gain control of it until the bandits goes away. Crumble to destroy an artifact. Rust is to counter the activated ability of an artifact, so I can counter either like an icy tapping down my stuff if I can win. Counter maybe an Aeolipile. That would be kind of cool because they have to sacrifice the Aeolipile. Or the big one is countering the activation of a Nevinyrral's Disc, so that my stuff doesn't get blown up and it stays on the table for at least 1 more turn. Hidden Path is just one of the fun cards from the dark. It's an enchantment for quad green and 2 that gives all creatures Forest Walk. So Oh, green creatures, forest walk. Excuse me. So I did bore that in the last match. It did not end up doing me any good because I didn't need it. But it's just one of those things. You kind of want to look to see for different ways to do some things and try to have some. I want to have some fun when it comes to playing old school. So that means that I'm going to play some interesting cards. So I did want to share. Excuse me. I probably should have grabbed this first, but I did want to share a couple of things that some mail day items. So I'm going to switch this view up real quick so that we can see. Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I did get this. For those who commented or saw the post, I did rearrange these in the correct order. These are pins that were commissioned by Dan Frazier, and of all of the Moxen. It is really, really cool, but they were in a different order, so I made sure that I changed that. And then the reason that I've got this Iron Star here is that Dan Frazier did a really cool thing, is that instead of an official certificate of authenticity that he created, he inserted a artist proof into each and every set. So there were 500 sets of these made. All right, and the set is called Family Jewels. All right, so the artist proof acts as a certificate of authenticity. So you see right here it says Family Jewels, number 40 out of 500, and then signed by Dan Frazier, and it is signed on the front as well. This is a foreign white bordered Iron Star. It looks like it is Italian, so that would be in Italian white bordered, which would make it 4th edition. So in the signing on the front too. So I really like collecting Magic memorabilia and things like that, just like cool things and whatnot. And I like artist proofs, so the fact that this is 2 things in one, I was definitely happy to get that as part of my collection. Another thing too is I've grabbed a couple of Magic books throughout my time playing old school Magic and things. So this one, I'm looking forward to this one, A Collector's History of Magic the Gathering. This is actually available on Amazon. It is only in softcover. So this book explores the first age of Magic the Gathering from its roots through the release of Quick Start in 1996. So I have not actually gone through it yet. I haven't even broken the spine yet. But this book came out in 2013, so it's about 8 years old. And I'm looking forward to... I'm glad to have it as part of my collection, and I'm looking forward to thumbing through it and reading what it has to say about a bunch of the older sets. You see that alternate 4th edition Legends, it talks about things and deck construction, and this section here is definitely one that I'm looking forward to reading as well. Section 30 about early myths. There's some cool things I'm sure that are in here that I do not know when it comes to Magic and old school Magic and things like that. So these will be nice additions to my collection, and I'll probably add them somewhere in the shelf here. I'm not exactly sure where they'll go, but I'll put them behind me somewhere, and you guys can be sure to look for the Moxen, the Family Jewels in the background of the stream at some point in time in the near future. So appreciate you guys joining the stream. We do have one match to go. This is my regularly scheduled stream where I play 3 rounds of old school Magic every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern as part of the Northern Paladins Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So please, if you have not already done so, don't forget to follow, turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, link link it to your Twitch account, giving you Twitch Prime Gaming. If you would throw your subscription my way, I would definitely appreciate that. If you want some more information regarding Paladin Magic that we play on Tuesday nights, the Tuesday Night Gauntlet itself, or you want to take a look in the Alpha 40 League, or even the new Paladin Dragon Highlander, head on over to northernpaladins.com. So Paladin Magic, for old school, you take, obviously, everything is going to be the same when it comes to like the Moxen and Regrowth and Ancestral Recall, Power 9, all that stuff's going to be restricted. The things that make Paladin Magic stick out a little bit, Mind Twist and Library of Alexandria are banned. Newly added to the format, Strip Mine is now in the format as a restricted card, where it was banned for quite some time. And then Mishra's Factory, Mishra's Workshop, the Tabernacle at Pendrevale, and Mazavith are also restricted. Paladin Magic is the only format for old school Magic that has those 4 cards restricted. Now, there are different camps on whether or not Strip Mine should be restricted or not. When I went to Urza's Chalice, they play Pacific Old School, which allows 4 strip mines. Eternal Central allows 4 strip mines. Swedish allows for 1 strip mine. Atlantic allows for 1 strip mine. So I'm glad that Paladin Magic did finally include the strip mine, because of the fact that those problematic lands, you just shouldn't have to be forced to play Ice Storm or Sinkhole or Stone Rain or Armageddon or whatever to deal with problematic lands. Most importantly is Maze of Ith. It is in almost every single deck in Paladin Magic, and it is a pain to deal with. 1 strip is quality, 4 is silly. I don't know about that, Entrox. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Like when it comes to 4 strip mine Magic, that makes it so that like workshop decks can be held in check by the 4 strip mines. It also means that you're going to want to either you're going to want to run more mana sources, because you can't rely on your strip mine, your lands being around because of the 4 strip mines, or B, you're going to run a lot of colorless lands, and you're going to have some possibly have some issues when it comes to casting your spells. Now think about it. So if you can run 4 Mishra's Factory, which is one of the best lands in old school Magic, 4 strip mines, and Library of Alexandria, that's 9 colorless lands. All right. So when most decks are running 20-ish lands total, that leaves you 11 colored lands. 11 lands to produce the colors that you want. So you generally are going to run more. When I was in my early days of Magic, we counted strip mine as a spell. We didn't count it as a land. And that's something that when I play 4 strip mine formats, I try to lean towards that as well. So, if I have 20 lands and then 4 strip mines and then my Moxen and things like that, so it might end up that your sources of mana, the count could be ended up pretty high, because if you're counting those strip mines, but it definitely ends up being worth it. And then you're going to see a lot in 4 strip mine formats where people are going to be using the off-color Moxen so that they have access to mana, more frequently. So restrict him? No, not anymore. All right. So here's I touched on it a little bit. I did some thinking. All right. Yes, I don't like losing to discard. All right, because I like to be able to play my spells. That amnesia hurt quite a bit in round number 1. But if we restrict him to Torok, that means that the combo decks and the control decks are going to rise to the top to be the very best decks in the format, because they're not going to be left in check. So if we restrict him to Torok, I know that I don't like the card. I know that I talked about it before. Finally came into my senses. I don't think that him needs to be restricted, because I don't want there to be a whole bunch of control decks. You just see counterspell all over the place at that point. Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, Counterspell is a great card anyway. It obviously means that the Counterspell decks can run the Hymn to Torox as well in their deck. The hymns are good cards and whatnot. So the hymns to Torok. I have been advocating for 2 changes to Paladin Magic. I backed off on the Hymn to Torok, but I'm glad that the Strip Mine inclusion finally has come to fruition. There are 2 additional changes that I think that would be great for Paladin Magic. One of them I will talk about and one I can't talk about. The one that I will talk about is Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale. I don't think needs to be restricted in Paladin Magic. But when Paladin Magic was created, the fear was that if Paladin Magic is geared towards creature decks, and it was feared that Tabernacle could just, make for miserable times. So I don't think that Tabernacle needs to be restricted. I don't think it's going to see a whole heck of a lot more play if it is unrestricted. And yes, it's going to have those matches where it's just, it's going to be really, really good. But there's going to be so many matches where Tabernacle isn't good at all. There's going to be so many times where the person piloting the Tabernacle is just going to want a mana source. Because the Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale does not tap for mana. It just gives an upkeep of 1 to all creatures. So, what does that mean? It's going to be in a control-ish shell. So, something that it is going to normally be mana hungry. So, running 2 or 3 Tabernacles means that you are missing a land drop in order to play the Tabernacle. You're missing a mana drop. So that's why I think that Tabernacle could be unrestricted. The other card is something that I've discussed, and I haven't discussed on the stream. I've discussed it with the Paladins before, but it is something that I will not discuss here on the stream out of respect for the Paladins. It is just something that I've talked to them about, and because of the nature of the card, I'm not going to advocate for the changes here on my stream. And at some point in time, I'll be able to talk about it, but definitely not right now. So we're going to take a look and see. I'm going to look to see how much time is left. But again, we'll show you the deck, my dumb green deck, and we'll see what is going on there. So this is my dumb green deck. This is what I am playing today. And these are the fun cards that I have going on. So, okay, I do have a 3rd round opponent. So, that is good. So, all right. So, we will bring you my opponent here shortly. I do, looks like my opponent is named Javier, and I do not believe that I have played against him before. So, that'll be good to have another new face on the stream. So, we will welcome him to the stream as soon as he is available. And we will start round number 3 here in just a few moments, I guess. So, yeah, hope everybody's having a great night, and I appreciate everybody who is here tonight. Bit of a rocky start, and we've had some a couple of extended breaks and such, but looks like we're gonna be okay. So I'm gonna message Javier, and I do not know what his. Oh, there we go.
Hi Rick, how you doing?
How's it going?
Very good.
All right. I don't think that we've met before, so welcome.
No, never. Thank you so much. It's my first time playing Magic in the Paladin Magic tournament.
Nice.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I come from originally from Spain.
You're from Spain?
I'm from Spain, but I live in the U.S. I've been here for 10 years already.
Oh, okay. Whereabouts in the U.S. are you now?
Now I'm in Miami. I've been here the last 2 years, and before I was in New York City in Manhattan.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm streaming our match. We are on Twitch live right now, so we've got an audience. So I appreciate you joining me and allowing me to play some games in front of some people. So.
Sure. Thank you very much. Actually, I follow you already.
Well, thank you. I definitely appreciate that. So.
I follow you on YouTube, and I watch many of the videos you upload there
on YouTube. Yeah. A lot of people will watch on YouTube. The interface is a little bit easier when it comes to watching and like fast forwarding and things like that. And there are times where Twitch, especially if you're watching on mobile, where if you have to switch to something else, it'll restart the video at the beginning, so you have to scrub through and find where you were and things like that. So a lot of people will wait, so this will go up on YouTube tomorrow. Got to wait 24 hours till after I end the stream before I can put it up on YouTube, so that's why normally these end up airing on YouTube at like 11 p.m. Eastern on the day after I stream. So
yeah. Actually, I got the notification around this time, and sometimes it's the last thing I watch.
All right. You could put 1 on top of 3 and both on top of 2.
Okay, you can do 2, 1, 3. So can you repeat what you said? Sorry for me.
1 on top of 3.
1 on top of 3. All right.
Yep,
okay.
And both on top of 2. And then you said 2 on 3. On 1. Okay. And then do you want to choose even or odd?
Even.
Even. Okay. It is odd. It is a 5.
Okay.
So I will play first. Good luck, my friend.
Very good. Good luck. Here we don't have the music you have in your videos, which is great, by the way.
Thank you. I'll keep this.
I keep it too.
All right. Forrest, go ahead.
Okay, so I draw a card. Volcanic Island, Soul Ring, pass, your turn.
Okay. Draw. Forrest, I'm going to crumble your soul ring.
Alright.
Brings you up to
I got
21.
1 life.
And you can go.
Correct. Untap. Draw a card. Okay. Tundra. Moxpill. My boss, your turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm going to play an Elvish Archers.
No, I mana drain the archers.
Mana drain. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I will play a Maze of Ith. 4 cards. Go ahead.
Okay. So I untap. Draw a card.
Okay. So now you got 2 colorless.
Yeah, I have 2 colorless, as you said. Correct. That's correct. I play. Twister.
Sure. Glad I played that maze when I did. Well, I mean, I don't know what you got in your deck, but I considered playing a different land, but since Maze of Ith is restricted in this format, it's nice to get it on the table.
Yeah, just in case.
No, just cut it. You're fine.
All right.
Your turn.
Okay, you too. No problem. Let me see. What do we have in here? Okay. Your turn.
You're not playing anything? Okay.
Yeah, no.
Tap. Draw.
Well, Yeah.
I will play a Mistress Factory
Okay.
and a Mox Emerald. And I will cast a Whirling Dervish.
Okay. Okay, it resolves.
And you can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Mistress Factory.
Mhm. You still there?
Yes.
Okay.
What have you missed?
You played Mistress Factory. I don't know what you did after that.
I play Mistress Factory.
Yeah.
I take a red from the volcanic. I chain lining the creature,
Sure.
and I pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I will play a forest. Cards in your hand?
6.
I've got 5. I'm going to cast a Concordant Crossroads.
Can you remind me what's that? What is it doing?
All creatures gain haste. It's a world enchantment.
All creatures gain haste, and it costs
So
1.
they can attack the turn they come into play, and they can use any of their tap abilities the turn they come into play.
Right, it resolves.
Okay?
Yep.
And I will say go. I got 4 cards.
Okay. Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. Play the land.
We're going to see a Sarah Angel.
At the 5. No. Air Elemental, actually.
Air Elemental. Okay.
Yeah, your turn.
You're not going to attack?
Well, I'm attacked, but I'm assuming you're using your mace, isn't it? Actually, no. I'm not attacking.
Okay. All right.
That's my option.
Yep.
You have the mace to protect yourselves, and
Yep.
you can play something else.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Yeah.
Pendlehaven.
And I have. Okay. Interesting.
And let's see where this goes. Force of Nature.
Nice.
Attack for
Very
8.
nice. Right. It's a trample, correct?
Yeah, it's an 8/8 with trample.
Okay. Oh, I block it and I take 4.
Okay. Brings you down to 17.
17.
And go ahead.
Okay, tap. Draw a card. Let's see. Play a Chaos Orb.
Sure.
Your turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I pay 4 green.
Upkeep the game, the personator, yes.
I will draw for turn. I will play a land. And I will attack for 8.
Okay. In response, can I activate the Chaos Orb?
You can... I mean, you don't respond to attackers, but you can do it during combat. Unless you want to back up. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, what I want is try to kill it before it damages me.
I mean, the Chaos Orb will kill it. I mean, it has to be around at the damage step in order for it to deal damage, so...
Okay, so I use the Mist Factory as your force of nature.
Sure.
Let's see.
Okay.
Was it good? Was it good?
Yeah, it flipped over.
Okay. Okay. It did.
And I will say go. How many cards are in your hand?
5.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
I've got 3 cards.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. You go. Your turn.
Oh, your factory shouldn't be in the graveyard. You were just using it to represent my creatures. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't say it. Sorry, I didn't say it. In that case, your factory is on tap. Okay, no, I don't attack. Your turn. I pass. Your turn. Your turn.
Okay. Untap.
Yep.
Draw. Elvish archers.
Okay.
Activate my factory.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm gonna move into combat. Attack with both.
Attack for both. Okay.
3 cards.
I block your Misra with my Misra.
Okay.
I was closures to the Elvis archers.
You're swordsing the archers.
Yes.
Okay. I will gain 2, and then I'm going to maze my factory to remove.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will play a regrowth on my whirling dervish and recast the dervish.
You recast the dervish.
And then I will say go. 2 cards.
Okay. Okay. My turn. Untap. Draw a card. Okay, here, Plateau. I chain lining the dervish.
Okay.
Cards in hand? How many cards?
2 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand. Interesting. Okay. Your turn. Your turn, Rick. I pass.
Okay. How many cards are in your hand?
I have 4 cards.
4. Okay. Untap. Draw. Um, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Craw Giant.
Okay. That's from Legends, Rampage, and a big.
Yeah, 6/4 with
creature.
Trample, Rampage 2.
Okay. I mana drain the giant.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna have 7 mana next turn.
Yeah.
And go ahead, 2 cards.
Okay. I am tap. I draw a card.
Okay, you got 7 mana.
Is there mana burn in this
Yeah, there's
tournament,
mana
in these
burn.
rules? Okay, then it's a lot of mana to use. Okay. Can play a blue plus 2 mana, or play a recall. Recall for 1. I use my Psionic Blast.
Okay, the recall gets exiled.
Alright.
Yeah.
Good.
So you're getting 1 card back.
Yeah. The Air Elemental.
Air Elemental. Okay.
It's going back to my hand, 3 cards in hand.
Alright, so you've got 5 colorless left.
Yes. Then I'm play two. Badly. Sorry. 2 blue. Then I have 3.
Yeah.
So with
Air
this I
Elemental.
have
Alright, you've got 2 colorless left.
2 colorless left. So I play Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. Okay.
Yes.
Hurricane
We
and Berserk.
discard. Hurricane what?
Hurricane and Berserk.
Okay. Swords.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6 and 7. Okay. So let's see what we do here. Okay. So okay, your turn.
Okay. Untap. I will draw. Lena War Elves.
Okay.
Lena War Elves.
Okay.
Script Sprites.
Okay.
Urnham Jin.
Ernest Jim. Okay. No, espera. Before that, I disenchant this the component process, please.
The Crossroads?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Then you can go.
And before the end of my turn, I swords the Ernest Jim.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll gain
you
4.
have 4.
I'm at 26.
You are 26. Okay. It's my turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I draw a card. Play a land. So I play a Serenity Befried.
Sure.
I activate the factory and I swing with the factory and the air elemental.
I'll block the factory with my script sprites.
Okay.
Activate the Pendlehaven to give it +1/+2.
Okay.
And then
So
use Maze of Ith on the air elemental.
they trade. Okay.
No, this is a 2/3.
Is it 2/3? Okay,
So
so
2/3.
it survives.
Yeah, because
And at the end
Pendlehaven
of-
gives it +1/+2. Yeah,
Okay.
and then Maze of Ith on the air elemental.
Okay.
Untaps
understood.
the air elemental.
Okay, good. And at the end of my main phase, I time walk.
Okay.
Okay, so I untap.
All right, you take a point on your upkeep. Bring it down to 16.
Point. Correct. Yeah, I draw a card. You're all taped down except for the scripts that survive. You survive, so let me see what I can do here. I fireball to kill the scripts and one of the elves.
So you're fireballing
I
two
dab
targets.
4 and 2 targets.
Two
so
targets.
It's 1 extra, 1/1.
Okay. I'm gonna giant growth on the script sprites.
Okay. And one of the elves goes.
Elf will die.
One elf die. And I swing for 7.
I'll block your air elemental with my 4/4
Okay.
script sprites.
Okay.
I'll take 3.
You take 3.
And your air elemental will die.
You're on, okay. The air elemental die? Okay.
Yeah, because it's a 4/4.
Yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
notice
So
that.
I'm at 23.
You're at 23, correct. Yes. Okay, your turn. Cards in hand?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, your turn.
All set?
Yes.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Activate my factory.
Mm-hmm.
Attack with both creatures.
You attack with. Both
And I'll use the
creatures.
Pendlehaven to give the elf +1/+2.
Okay.
So that's 4.
So I take 4.
Yep.
Okay, I am at 12.
Put you down to
correct.
12. And I'm going to play Arena. And then I will pass the turn. 3 cards.
Interesting. Okay, good.
All right.
And tap, I
upkeep,
take 1.
you take
for
1
the
down to
treats.
11.
Yes. Okay. I draw a card. Sorry. I Rangesser me for 3.
Okay.
So 1, 2, and 3. I didn't pay a land. I didn't play a land, right?
No, you did not.
Didn't. Okay, so I play a land. I swing for 3.
Maze of Ith.
Maze of Ith.
Untaps
Okay.
him.
Okay. Tap. Yeah, your turn.
Okay. Untap.
Cards in hand 3.
3 cards in hand. 4 when I draw.
Okay.
Force of Nature.
Force of Nature. Okay, Force of Nature. Which is it's not a small problem.
8/8 with
Force
trim.
of Nature.
Mana
Brain.
drain.
I will see what I do with the 6, but
How many mana drains are you running, man?
4. But I draw a lot of cards, so I draw more than half of my deck.
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna have 6 mana.
Yeah.
Go ahead, 3 cards.
Okay. On tap, I take 1. I'm at 10.
So you take a point on your upkeep. Bring it down
I
to
did
10,
already.
And now you've
Yes, I'm
got,
at 10.
after you draw, you're going to have 6 mana.
I have 6 mana and they are all green. Okay. They're all green.
Well, it's colorless. It's not green.
Well, yeah, colorless. Okay. That's gonna be an issue for me. That's gonna be an issue for me because I don't have anything to use them.
Are you going to take 6 mana burn?
I
Bring you down to 4?
I'm down to 4. Yeah.
Yeah, mana drain is restricted. So if he's running more than 1 mana drain, he shouldn't be.
Is it?
He just draws it.
Is it?
Mana drain is restricted, yes. That's why I asked if you were... That's why I thought you were joking when you said you were running 4. Are you running more than 1 mana drain?
No. I'm not joking, and I was not aware of that.
Yeah, mana drain's restricted in all old school formats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to give you some context, I'm collector, and I used to be playing back in the days many years ago, so I totally missed that role.
Okay, all right.
So of course you can take the game as
we'll
one, because
just keep on
obviously
playing.
I was not aware of that.
We will keep on playing. Yeah, it's really mana drain is a really ridiculous card. So yeah, it's definitely restricted.
Well, that's first of all that's embarrassing because I was not updated on that rule, and secondly that explains why I didn't see 4 in many games I watched online. For me, it was like something I didn't get it, so I thought that maybe it was not trendy or something. But obviously,
that's okay.
It was the rules. I'm right. So sorry.
Yeah, mana drain's restricted in all old school formats because being able to run 8 counterspells is pretty bad, and mana drain is just infinitely better than counterspell itself. So.
Oh yeah, totally. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
One of the viewers said that he would quit football and play 4 counterspells and 4 mana drains in every single deck.
Okay, well, let's continue playing.
Yeah, we're gonna continue. You're fine.
Okay, so I'm at 4, right?
You're at 4.
Okay, I'm at 4 and I swing for 3.
Okay, I'm at 20.
Okay. Your turn.
All right. Untap. I probably should have used the mace, but I was busy talking.
Yeah. No. I got it.
I'll draw. I'm going to activate my factory.
Okay.
And I will attack with both of my creatures.
Okay. For the factory, I'm all the factory.
I will giant growth the factory in response to the bolt.
Okay, I'm not a huge fan of the factories.
And then I will giant growth the factory again in response to the other bolt.
Okay, 3 bolts.
That is a lot of bolts at my factory.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will pump up my elf by 1. So you're going to take 2?
Yes.
Brings you down to 2. And I've got 2 cards in hand. Go ahead.
Tap. I take 1. I'm at 1.
All right, so you're down to 1.
I'm done. Wow, this thing with the mana drain is. Very embarrassing. But that explains why.
Yeah, that's why. That probably explains why you haven't been playing against mana drains.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into our sideboard.
I'm bringing some sideboard, but I'm removing 3 mana drains as well.
Okay.
That's fair. Let's play by the rules.
Yeah.
You know?
The chat on Twitch is talking about the fact that I'm able to absorb all of your lightning bolts with my giant growths. So. See what we can do with this sideboard. And don't forget to put that recall back in your deck too. Recall is also restricted. I hope you're not playing more than one of those. Alrighty.
So I have removed the mana drains, and I brought the equivalent into the deck to make it fair, let's say. Where are you, Rick? Where do you live?
What was that?
Where are you? Where do you live?
I'm in Syracuse, New York.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, let me see exactly how far we are apart. Kind of curious. No, my phone is being silly. It doesn't want to tell me. Let's just type it into Google, right? Oh, it says it's 6.5 hours. I just thought that it was less than that. It's been quite a while since I've been there, so.
Okay. So.
2 on top of 1 and both on top of 3, please.
Okay, you can do the same.
2 on top of 1 and both on top of 3. Okay, you're gonna play first?
Yep.
Okay. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you. So.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna mulligan.
Okay. Sorry.
My entire hand cost 2 mana. Everything was a 2 mana spell, but I had nothing to cast it with.
but no mana. No mana is nothing.
Yeah. Not keeping the Maze of Ith and 6 creature hand. Just doesn't seem very good.
No, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, Maze of Ith saved me in that last game, but still.
Yeah.
I kind of have to try to win. I can't just rely on the maze.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Yes.
I'll keep.
Okay, I keep it too.
Yeah, put this one down.
Tundra.
Mm-hmm.
And your turn.
Draw. Forest, Land of War Elves.
All right.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. I draw a card. Island. Saphir. Serendip.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your turn. I pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Forest. Guy's Avenger. Go ahead.
That's
He's a
that
1/1.
guy
He gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control.
for each artifact
Yep.
I control.
So he's currently a 2/2.
Okay, got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
So you're
untap.
at 19 on the upkeep.
I take 1. Draw a card. Okay. I swing for 3.
I'm at 17.
And I pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Forest. Play a Concordant Crossroads.
Okay.
Elvish Archers.
Okay.
I'll move to attack.
Are you attacking?
Are you there?
Yes, I hear
I
you.
played the Elvish. I played the Concordant Crossroads.
Yes.
Played the Elvish Archers, and now I want to move to my attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'll attack for 5.
I take 5.
Puts you down to 14.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I've got 2 cards.
Okay.
You go down to
Tap,
13 on your upkeep.
I take 1, 13, draw a card. Play the maze of it.
There we go.
You have 2 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand.
Okay. I play a twister.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to show me what you're shuffling in.
Alright, no
Just
problem.
make sure you don't shuffle the twister in.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
And what do you have? Oh, you have your Mox untapped, right?
Yeah, and the Maze of It. And I didn't play a land.
And you played Maze as your land for turn.
Ah, yes, I did. Correct. You're right. Yes, it is.
Doesn't feel like it's a land, right?
Yeah, because it doesn't produce anything.
Right.
It only gets creatures lost.
Put the middle on top.
Okay, top. Very good. So 1, 2, 3. Middle on top as well.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I swing for 3.
Okay. 14.
I pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Script sprites.
Okay.
Anywhere else?
Mm-hmm.
I will attack with everything.
Protect with everything.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, I use the maze for the Elvish archers.
Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so I go to
Goes
8.
down to 8. And 5 cards. You can go after that.
Okay.
You go to 7 on your upkeep.
On top, I go to 7. I draw 1 card. Play 1 red. Can I play 4 and have 2 targets for a fireball, or has to be
You
divided
pay 4 mana
equally?
for 2 targets for a fireball for 1.
And then it's going to be 2 and 1, or
No,
only
it's rounded
1
down.
and 1.
So that's why you only pay
So
4 mana.
so then it doesn't make sense to pay.
Right. Yeah, you only pay 4 and it does 1 damage to each.
Okay, so I choose 2 targets. The archers and the scripts.
I will giant growth on the archer.
Okay, makes sense. I attack with the free take swing for 3.
Okay, I'll take 3. I'm at 11.
Okay. I pass turn. Your turn.
Untap. Draw. Mishra's Factory.
Mm-hmm.
Land War Elves.
Okay.
Activate the factory.
Okay.
Attack. 2, 4, 6,
Okay.
7, 8, 9.
I maze the factory,
Okay.
but I have a 7
2, 4,
anyway.
5,
No?
6, 7.
Okay, I'm toasted. I'm done.
No Swords of Plowshares?
No,
No?
no, unfortunately not.
Oof.
Okay.
Whew, wow. Well, thank you for the games, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, just double check the link, northernpaladins.com. The entire banned and restricted list is there.
Okay.
You probably don't have
Yeah.
anything else other than that, I would assume.
No.
But, like I said, the card recall is restricted.
Yes.
So, Void Fate, Icy Manipulator, Tsunami, another Void Fate, and Typhoon. So, that's what I boarded in. And I boarded out my Berserks because I didn't think that Berserk was going to resolve against you.
Not really.
Yeah.
Well, you could use it to kill some of my critters.
Yeah, I could have
maybe.
used it to kill something, especially if I had Mazavith on the table. It would have been nice.
Yeah, I board a fireball. I switch 3 mana drain for 3 counter spells, obviously. What else? Stone Rain to see if I could be.
Stone Ring.
Yeah, it could be useful against.
Yeah, I mean, I got
factories.
the Arena, I've got the Pendle Havens, I've got the Mishra's Factory, and I've got the Mazavith. So yeah, having extra land destruction isn't a bad thing against me.
Yeah. Okay,
All
very
right,
good.
thank you
Trick.
for the games. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Pleasure meeting you. And next time my deck will be according to the rules. I'm so sorry, really.
That's all right. All right,
Okay.
thanks, man. Take care. Bye.
Okay, take care. Have a good day. Bye.
What we got there? We are 2-1 with my dumb green deck. So here we go. That's my dumb green deck. And we were able to beat a deck that was running 4 mana drains. So, you know, that's a thing. I mean, he was only running them in game number 1, but even still. So, yeah, 25 creatures. So we got some Scrib Sprites, some Archers. We've got some Whirling Dervishes and Crawworms and Urnimjins and Gaia's Avengers and Land War Elves and Craw Giants and Forces of Nature and Ifbififreets. Plus some Berserks and some Giant Growths. One main deck Concordant Crossroads, which actually was pretty decent in this matchup. Regrowth, Ice Storm, Crumble, and then Desert Twister, Hurricane, Arena, and then Mazavith, and Gas Orb, and then 2 copies of Pendlehaven, Strip Mine, and a Mishra's Factory, 13 Forests, a Soul Ring, a Mox Emerald, and a Lotus. So this is the sideboard here. So out of the sideboard, I played against a bunch of blue decks. So the Typhoon and the Tsunami came in every single match, and I never drew them or cast them. So that's a thing. Witcher Blast is a green and X to tap X target creatures, and any of those creatures that have flying take 2 damage. Tranquility to get rid of enchantments. Concordant Crossroads, would be another to deal with the Abyss or if I wanted to just have some more aggression. Aliopile never came in. Reincarnation never came in. The Avoid Fates came in. Scarwood Bandits never came in. That other Crumble never came in. Neither did the Rust. So I did sideboard in the Hidden Path once and didn't draw it. And then I also boarded in the Icy Manipulator in that last one. So that's what we got today. So I definitely appreciate everybody who is here. This is my regularly scheduled stream where I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. So don't forget to follow if you haven't already. And you can also, just so you know, you can join my
round timer ended.
You join my Discord, you can see my deck list early. I also talk about some things in the Discord regarding the stream. You'll know early if, you know, like I took a couple of weeks off, or if I'm going to make changes to the stream, new formats, new things going to show up, or whatnot. So if you're watching this live, then you can head on over to the link that is in the chat right now. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can you can take a look at the chat feed while you are watching, and you can click on the link for my Discord. So with that, we are going to head on out. We are going to we're gonna take off for the night. So I do appreciate you all who are here, and I'm not sure if they're still playing Magic or not, but we're going to raid over to Cloud Goat Ranger. They were playing some Modern over there. So with that, thank you very much, and I will see you next Tuesday.